Welcome to the Musa video blog. So the big subject this week, of course, everybody knows, is the coronavirus. And I'm not here to talk about that because we're very busy, the world's very busy, and from day to day, nobody knows what the next day will bring. And people have been asking, like, what's the spiritual, why did God do this? And I'm not here to answer that question, because after all, at the end of the day, this is a Musa video blog. But I do think that there is an important Musa message that we can extract from this whole thing. And put it very simply, the message is humility. Meaning that sometimes a person fools himself or herself to thinking that, hey, I'm okay, I'm smart, I'm strong, I can do things. And the only reason we can do whatever we do, the only reason that our minds operate, or that our bodies continue to function, or that we have prowess in certain areas, is because God has endowed us with those abilities. And oftentimes it's very easy to forget that. You get so caught up in life, living life, doing things, that a person could easily fall into that trap of thinking that, as the Torah puts it, Kochi va'otzim yadi asuli esachayil hazeh. It is my strength and the might of my hands that have allowed me to do this great valor. And that's a fallacy. It's a fallacy that we have to try to avoid. We have to remember, whatever I have in this world, it's only because God has granted it to me. Without God's help, I would not be able to do anything. And you know, in the morning blessings we say every day, thank you for allowing me to see, thank you for the clothing that I wear, thank you for allowing me to sit up, thank you for allowing me to stand up, etc., etc. There's many, many, many more things in the prayers that we bring to mind and focus on, to recognize that our strength comes from God. Before we eat, we say blessings to recognize that it's not something that I'm entitled to, that oh yeah, sure, you go to the store, you buy the food. I mean, you know, who needs God? No, no. God made a world in which these things grow, and we have to constantly remind ourselves of that. So when you think about what's going on in the world, and again, it's, you know, it's a very serious issue that we're in the middle of, but it's a tiny microscopic organism, and it's gotten spread, and like almost all of mankind is being impacted by it. The whole world is affected. And so you think about it, like, who is man after all? Like, as mighty as we are, with all our scientific development, with all the progress we've made, and we've done a lot, and even that is because God has allowed us and enabled us to do this. But we have to remember that it doesn't take much. It could be the tiniest of organisms, and that could totally neutralize us. I think that's a very sobering thought, and it should, you know, put us back into perspective that Hashem, God, I'm not a big shot. It's not about me. It's not my power. It's not all my talents. It's because you have endowed me with this. And this is something, again, whatever happens, it's an important point, an important lesson, a valuable tool to carry with us in life, remembering that, Hashem, I'm just a mere mortal. You made me. At the end of the day, you're the boss. You're in control. I have absolutely nothing. At the same time, because of your kindness, you've bestowed me with so much. I'm so thankful to you. Something to think about. See you next time.